Welcome to another episode of Sanford Says. My name is Lisa Holder, Communications Officer for the City of Sanford. Today I have another special guest with me. Her name is Jennifer Brooks. Jennifer is the Special Events Supervisor for the City of Sanford. Welcome, Jennifer.
Hi, thank you so much for having me this morning.
It's really great for you to be here. Our topic today is special events. Really the number one, I would say, item that Sanford's kind of known for publicly is our events, our awesome events. So let's jump right in, Jennifer, and bring everybody kind of up to speed as, you know, we are still in a pandemic, but where we're at right now and looking forward, you know, through the holiday season coming up and how the city is answering the call to holding events, special events in our jurisdiction. Take it away, Jennifer.
Well, first, thank you very much for having me this morning. I am so excited to have an opportunity to tell our friends and neighbors and surrounding community that events are back in Sanford. Come on out, come downtown, come see our waterfront, our merchants, our bars, our restaurants, our shops. We have so much going on. So through the end of the year, we have 31 events. That is like 2.8 events a week. And even at our best, we were at 3.5. So events a week. No one else in Central Florida can even compare to that. And the reason we do that is because we just have the best downtown merchants out there. So we have lots of events coming up. So starting next month, we will begin again with a Live After 5, food truck fiesta. We're having a fall next weekend. We have 4 events. We're having Henry's Depot Fall Festival, and they're going to have lots of stuff for the kids. They're going to have a kids zone, and they're going to have various vendors, and of course they have all kinds of great food and drink inside that you can enjoy. So it's a great stopping point for everyone, and that's occurring Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, both next weekend and the weekend after.
Yes.
Kids can do pumpkin painting. There will be face painting, all kinds of fun stuff.
So let me ask you this question, Jennifer. So where can people find more information? Because we have a list of great events that are happening, and they're happening where? They happen in our downtown
all throughout
locale,
downtown,
right?
All throughout downtown. So if you go to our website, www.sanfordfl.gov, you will see on the left-hand side events. If you click on events, you go to our calendar, and you'll see a list on the date. And if you click through, there's some information about that, some brief information, and then you can click through again to actually get to that website. Now, that is always being updated, and as events come in, we have a CERC meeting, a Special Event Review Committee meeting, with 17 events on it
my God.
For staff's consideration on Tuesday. So, I mean, they are just coming in like crazy.
Right, then the good weather and everything, nice weather coming up.
Yep, absolutely.
So also we wanted to share with our listeners that if you want to know how to actually, you would like to have a special event or host one in the city of Sanford, we have on our city YouTube channel a video, and also on your web pages, on how to apply for a City of Sanford special event
absolutely.
permit.
So when you go to the events, it takes you to the calendar page, but underneath that it says special events application. If you click on that, there's a link to the video and all kinds of information. So my role for the city is, I always tell people that want to have an event that I represent you to the city, and I represent the city to the applicant. So we really try to streamline our event process, and we look forward to hearing what you want to do and how to do it, and we'll work with you to make your dream a reality for our community.
Right, that's great. And you do say we have such great cooperation with our merchants downtown and
Yes.
all kinds of things, and our main goal is to just bring more people into downtown Sanford, into Sanford.
Absolutely. Some of what we're really known for is also some of our athletic events, and I wanted to point out on Halloween morning, we're having a CAM 200K. That's a bike ride. They'll be leaving from Celery City Craft on Saturday morning, and there's 3 different routes. They ride all the way to New Smyrna Beach and back is the furthest route.
Okay.
So we have that coming up, and also on Thanksgiving we are having our Turkey Day 5K. and the starting line will be staggered. So you have 20 minutes for you and your family. That's a multi-generational run, and we're very happy that we can bring that back to our guests.
And so, how are we answering the call to? Are there some restrictions in terms of? I don't like the word restrictions, but guidelines, because we're in a pandemic. We can't forget that, right?
Absolutely, and we want our community to know that now is not the time to return to events like last October. That's we're not even attempting to do that. Our events will be different, but they are a way to get out and interact with your community, your friends, your family, things like that. However, we do have some very strict guidelines. The very fact that it is a special event is defined as having more people in a confined space. So we are asking everyone to wear masks, even though you're outdoors. Additional precautions we're taking, currently we're only going to have vendors on one side of the road. They will be spaced at least 15 feet apart. We'll have, of course, lots of hand sanitizing, things like that. If there happens to be tables and chairs, they have to have people to wipe those down. But we really encourage people to bring out their own. If you want to come down to the food truck event or Live After 5 and listen to some music, bring your lawn chair. Everyone's got them. Mm-hmm. Just bring that old camping chair out with you so you're safe and everyone else is as well.
Right. And then we are on the heels of Halloween, and the city has an annual Spooky Holler for our young residents. And so how is that different this year?
That's going to be different as well. So instead of our downtown merchants, we're going to have a drive-through event. And we're going to have two different locations. One will be at the Westside Community Center over on Persimmon, and the other will be the Mellonville Center off of Mellonville and Celery Avenue.
All right, and that's for children. We cater
12 and under.
12 and under. Okay.
But their parents can drive through. We'll have some inflatables. We're going to try to make it fun, but we're going to make sure they get some candy that the city purchases, so you know that it's safe. And we'll be gloved and bagging and everything like that. So we'll follow all the procedures. So
all right, and so happy Halloween, everybody. So what is this? I see on the list the Sanford Drive-In Movie and Music Night. Can you share a little bit more details about that?
Yeah, so that's one of the events that the Welcome Center puts on for us, and they also have it at Henry's Depot. And it's a drive-in movie night. So
okay, just what it says. Yeah.
You pull in, and they have a movie screen there for you, and they have the spacing for the vehicles, so everyone's properly distanced, and that's also a great night.
Right, and then we have Trucks Gone Wild, Truck Tugs. I see Holiday Hoopla at the Depot again, Live After 5 in December. And then continuing on into the movie and music nights and a Vixen Solutions Business Expo. Mm-hmm. And so what's going on in terms of city's holiday events, the Christmas tree lighting and the parade? Do you have any updates for us at this time?
We're not going to be able to do the parade. As successful as our parade is, it's an evening parade, and unfortunately, well, it's good for us. We usually have 30 people at least deep lining up to see the parade.
Oh yeah,
and there's just not a safe way for us to do that this year. And we will probably do the tree lighting virtually. Also, that is again a very it's my favorite event of the year, with all the caroling and everything like that. So instead of doing those two events, we're going to come up with something different. We want it to be kind of a surprise, unannounced, but we may have some pop-up entertainment here and there and everywhere. And our downtown will still be lit up. We have know, all the trees and everything will still be lit up. So by all means, everyone should come down, and just the actual tree lighting ceremony won't occur. But it's probably more bang for your buck, because you'll be able to see it throughout the holiday season on the weekends, instead of just one particular night.
Right. So we will still be lit up for the holiday season.
Absolutely,
for sure.
Especially in Sanford.
Yes, exactly. And against that beautiful historic architecture backdrop,
absolutely.
It's like nothing else. So yes,
absolutely.
So come on down. Is there anything else that we want to say right now at this point about events in Sanford?
Yeah, there's some things that haven't even been approved yet, but there's this group called the Whalers that might be coming, and there's all kinds of exciting stuff that's coming. It's still going through the approval process, but you just never know what's going to happen in Sanford. So we always keep up with our calendar and see what's happening, and
social media and
absolutely.
All of that. Yes, certainly. Okay. Well, and listening to this podcast, because you're hearing it first. Jennifer Brooks, our Special Event Supervisor, straight from the source. Jennifer, anything last minute words, anything that you want to say? Just encourage
we look
people?
forward to seeing you out there. Please wear your mask. Please help us create a culture in Sanford that is safe but fun, respectful of your neighbors, but is still the friendly city of Sanford, and we look forward to seeing you here.
Wonderful. Thank you. Sanfording safely here in the city of Sanford. That was Jennifer Brooks, Special Events Supervisor for the City of Sanford. I'm Lisa Holder, Communications Officer for the city. Thank you for listening to this episode about City of Sanford special events. We hope to see you downtown Sanford and throughout our city. Come on down, and thanks for listening. You can find this podcast wherever you subscribe to your favorite podcast and on the city website at sanfordfl.gov/podcast. Thank you. Be safe out there, and until next time, bye-bye.